Okay, so imagine this. You want that small town charm,
Mm-hmm.
but you also want to be near all the excitement of a city.
Right.
That's Cooper City, Florida,
Yeah.
a hidden gem in Broward County.
Exactly.
And today we're doing a deep dive into whether this place might be perfect for you.
Awesome.
So Cooper City is west of Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
So you're a short drive from the beach, downtown, even Miami.
Yeah, you get the best of both worlds there.
You really do.
Yeah, it's amazing how Cooper City kind of flies under the radar.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you have people who flock to Fort Lauderdale to Miami,
Right?
but Cooper City is packed with things that families love.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that family-friendly vibe everywhere.
Absolutely.
Safe streets, highly rated schools. No wonder people are raising their kids here.
And it's not just lip service either.
Oh.
Cooper City has tons of parks that are designed specifically for families.
Oh, wow.
Like take Treetops Park, for example.
Okay.
Hiking trails, picnic spots, even horseback riding.
That sounds ideal.
It is. It's beautiful.
So we've got the peaceful suburban side down.
Mm-hmm.
What about for people who want to get out and about?
Oh, you're in a prime location for that.
Okay.
You can head over to the Yellow Green Farmers Market in Hollywood,
Okay.
one of the biggest in South Florida.
Wow.
Fresh produce, seafood, artisan goods.
I'm listening.
I hear they even have incredible key lime pie.
Oh, come on. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
So for anyone thinking about making a move,
Right.
what's the real estate market like in Cooper City?
So the average home price in June 2024 was around $739,000,
Okay.
which is actually down 13.1% from the year before.
That is significant.
It is, yeah. It could be a great opportunity for buyers
Interesting.
to get into a really, really desirable area.
And what kind of homes are we talking about?
So Cooper City has a really nice variety.
Okay.
You've got single-family homes, you've got townhouses and gated communities.
Gotcha.
You've got popular neighborhoods like Rock Creek,
Mm-hmm.
Embassy Lakes, Montera.
I've heard of those.
Yeah, all known for being family-friendly and well-kept.
It's all starting to sound pretty tempting.
Right?
Buying a home is a big decision,
Huge.
especially in a new place.
Yeah,
It's important to have the right people on your side.
absolutely. And that's where a real estate professional who really knows Cooper City comes in.
Someone with experience.
Exactly. And I can't recommend Antonio Ortega LLC enough.
Okay.
His expertise is just unmatched, and he's offering a special deal right now.
Oh,
10% of his fee toward closing costs for buyers or sellers.
that's huge.
It's huge. It's a big chunk of change you could be saving.
Especially with how expensive everything is these days, that can make a really big difference.
Absolutely. So if Cooper City's on your radar, you need to connect with Antonio.
I'm writing this down.
His website is AntonioOrtegaLLC.com. Go check it out and see how much you could save.
Okay, so we've got the family-friendly side, we've got the location perks,
Right.
but what's the vibe of Cooper City?
Mm-hmm.
What's it actually like to live there day to day?
You know those storybook towns where everyone waves hello?
Yeah.
Cooper City has that small town charm, but with modern conveniences.
Okay.
People take pride in their community. It's welcoming. It has that close-knit feeling that's hard to find.
I love that.
Yeah,
It's so easy to feel lost in a big city.
it is.
This sounds like a place where you can actually build real connection.
Exactly. And you still have the energy of South Florida just a short drive away.
Best of both worlds.
It's the ideal balance.
I like it.
Yeah, you can retreat to your peaceful Cooper City haven after a day of hitting the beach or exploring Miami's nightlife.
It really does sound like the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
Now let's dig deeper into the schools. I know that's a major factor for a lot of our listeners.
right. The Cooper City School District is very highly regarded.
Okay.
It's part of the Broward County public school system, which is known for its quality.
Great.
You'll find schools in Cooper City that consistently rank high
Awesome.
in terms of student achievement, teacher quality, and resources.
So parents can feel good knowing their kids are getting a solid education.
Absolutely. And they don't just focus on academics.
Okay.
There's a huge emphasis on extracurricular activities, sports, and the arts, too.
I like that.
It's about developing well-rounded individuals.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
It sounds like Cooper City is all about creating a supportive and enriching environment for kids to thrive.
it really is. And for those thinking about higher education,
Right.
Cooper City's also near several colleges and universities.
Oh, wow, that's great.
So whether it's your kid's future or your own continuing education, you've got options right there.
That's awesome. Speaking of options, what about the range of homes in Cooper City?
Sure.
We talked about the average price,
Yeah.
But what kind of variety can people expect?
So there's something for everyone, from
Okay.
starter homes for first-time buyers
Gotcha.
to spacious luxury estates.
Wow.
And don't forget about those townhouses in gated communities,
Right.
offering a nice blend of privacy and community living.
So Cooper City caters to different needs and preferences.
Exactly.
It's not a one-size-fits-all town.
Exactly. That's part of its appeal.
Yeah.
You can find your own niche within this really welcoming community.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's about belonging without sacrificing your individuality.
it is.
All right, as we wrap up this part of our deep dive into Cooper City, what are the big takeaways for our listeners?
First and foremost, Cooper City is a hidden gem in South Florida,
Agreed.
blending small-town charm with easy access to the big city.
And it's a place where families can truly thrive.
Absolutely.
Safe neighborhoods, great schools, and plenty of parks and activities.
And for those who want a more peaceful lifestyle but don't want to be isolated,
Yay.
Cooper City is ideal.
Mm.
You're just a quick trip away from beaches, cultural attractions, and all the energy of cities like Fort Lauderdale and Miami.
And right now, the real estate market might be especially favorable for buyers,
It seems that way.
with options to fit different budgets and needs.
For sure.
Plus, don't forget about Antonio Ortega LLC's amazing offer. Oh, yeah.
10% of his fee towards closing costs for buyers or sellers.
Huge savings.
Huge savings. Head to AntonioOrtegaLLC.com to learn more.
Yes, definitely do that.
This is just the beginning of our Cooper City exploration.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for the next part of our deep dive, where we'll uncover even more about what makes this town so special.
Looking forward to.
We'll dig into the local food scene, explore those parks in more detail, and give you even more reasons why Cooper City might be the perfect place to call home.
Sounds great.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Cooper City, Florida.
I'm ready for more.
We've talked about the family-friendly atmosphere, the great schools, the safe streets, but now I'm getting hungry. Let's talk about food. What kind of culinary scene can people expect in Cooper City?
You know, Cooper City might have that peaceful suburban vibe,
Right?
but it's definitely not lacking in flavor.
Okay.
You've got a surprising variety of dining options,
Such as?
from classic American comfort food to the international cuisine.
Nice.
And the best part is everything's just a short drive away. That's key.
Yeah.
We touched on the Yellow Green Farmers Market in Hollywood earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I think it deserves another shout out.
Absolutely.
It's such a hub for fresh local ingredients.
It really is. It's an experience.
Okay.
Picture yourself strolling past rows of colorful fruits and vegetables,
Mm-hmm.
the smell of fresh-baked goods in the air.
Yeah.
It's a feast for the senses.
And don't forget that key lime pie you mentioned.
Oh, it's legendary.
Oh, I'm sold.
But beyond the treats,
Yeah.
the Yellow Green Farmers Market really embodies Cooper City's community spirit.
How so?
It's about supporting local farmers and artisans,
Right?
connecting with the source of your food, and discovering unique handcrafted items.
So it's more than just grocery shopping.
It really is. It's an event.
I love that. Speaking of community and events, let's talk more about Cooper City's amazing parks.
Yes.
We know there are a lot of them, but what makes them so special?
Each park has its own personality,
Yeah.
but they all offer spaces for recreation, relaxation, and connecting with nature.
Got it.
Treetops Park, for instance, is a local favorite.
I've heard of that one.
With its hiking trails, picnic areas, and horseback riding.
Right.
It's a place where you can easily spend an entire weekend with the family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can picture families exploring the nature trails, having picnics under the shade of the trees.
Exactly. And it's not just about physical activity.
Okay.
Treetops Park also hosts events and educational programs,
Oh, wow.
making it even more valuable to the community.
It shows that Cooper City values both the well-being of its residents
Absolutely.
and preserving the beauty of nature.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems to extend to the other parks in town too, right?
Absolutely. You'll find well-maintained playgrounds, sports fields, even dog parks.
Oh, nice.
Cooper City has really mastered that balance of suburban living with an appreciation for nature and outdoor recreation.
That balance seems to be a recurring theme here.
It really is.
It's about having the best of both worlds.
Right.
That peaceful suburban life with easy access to the excitement of the bigger cities.
Exactly. Cooper City residents can easily hop over to Fort Lauderdale Beach for a day of sun and surf, or explore the cultural scene in downtown Miami.
That's awesome.
It's like having endless possibilities right at your doorstep.
Endless possibilities. Speaking of endless possibilities,
Yeah.
when we're talking about making a move as big as relocating to a new town,
Right.
it's crucial to have expert guidance.
You're absolutely right. And that's where Antonio Ortega LLC comes in.
Oh, yeah, Antonio.
His in-depth knowledge of the Cooper City real estate market is unmatched.
I've heard good things.
He's truly dedicated to helping his clients find the perfect home.
And let's not forget about his incredibly generous offer.
Right.
10% of his fee back to you toward closing costs for both buyers and sellers.
That could be a game changer for people trying to navigate this market.
For sure, especially these days.
It could absolutely make all the difference. If you're serious about Cooper City, reach out to Antonio.
Okay.
His website is AntonioOrtegaLLC.com. It has everything you need to know about his services and that amazing offer.
I'm taking notes. So we've covered the food, the parks, the proximity to all that South Florida has to offer.
Right.
But what about the people?
Good question.
What are the residents of Cooper City like?
You'll find a diverse mix of individuals and families,
Okay.
all drawn to that unique blend of tranquility, amenities, and opportunity that Cooper City offers. But one thing they all share is a strong sense of community.
That doesn't surprise me given everything we've learned so far.
It's a place where neighbors actually look out for each other,
I like that.
where people come together for local events,
Yeah,
and where you genuinely feel like you belong.
that's so important.
You don't get that in every town, especially not one so close to the bustling energy of a big city.
The sense of connection is so valuable. It's easy to feel lost in the crowd in a larger city.
Right.
Cooper City seems to offer the best of both worlds, that connection and community, without sacrificing the excitement and opportunities of South Florida.
Precisely. And that sense of community goes beyond just the residents.
Okay, where else?
You see it in the local businesses, the schools, the parks. It's woven into the very fabric of the town.
It sounds like Cooper City is a place where people genuinely care about each other and their surroundings.
It really is. And that's what makes it so special.
I agree.
It's more than just houses and amenities. It's a thriving community built on shared values and a true sense of belonging.
Now, for our listeners who might be thinking about taking the plunge and moving to Cooper City,
Right.
what advice would you give them about connecting with this community?
I'd say start by exploring those parks we talked about and attending local events.
Makes sense.
Those are great ways to meet people, discover hidden gems, and get a feel for the Cooper City lifestyle. And there are tons of opportunities to get involved with community organizations and initiatives.
So it's about finding your niche, getting involved, and becoming an active part of this amazing town.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of just striking up conversations with your neighbors.
Right.
Supporting local businesses and embracing that welcoming spirit that defines Cooper City.
It's those small connections that really make a community thrive.
Absolutely. And in Cooper City, those connections happen naturally.
That's great.
People are genuinely happy to welcome newcomers and share what makes this town so special.
As we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm struck by the feeling that Cooper City isn't just a place to live.
Right.
It's a way of life.
You've hit the nail on the head.
Oh.
It's a way of life that prioritizes community connection and a balanced approach to living.
Yeah.
It's about finding tranquility without sacrificing opportunity, embracing nature while staying connected to the vibrancy of South Florida,
Right.
and creating a life that reflects your own values and dreams.
And for those seeking that kind of life, Cooper City is waiting.
It is. So as we move into the final part of our exploration,
Okay.
let's dive into the practical aspects of making Cooper City your home.
Perfect. We'll take a closer look at the real estate market, discuss some essential resources, and equip you with everything you need to start your Cooper City journey. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into Cooper City, Florida. We've covered a lot of ground: the charming atmosphere, the family-focused environment, the amazing sense of community. But now, it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. For anyone listening who's ready to take the next step, let's talk real estate. What can you tell us about the housing market in Cooper City?
Well, as we mentioned earlier, the average home price in June 2024 was around $739,000.
Right.
That's down 13.1% from the year before.
Yeah.
Which could signal a really great opportunity for buyers.
Especially with rising interest rates across the country.
Exactly. Cooper City's market is looking very attractive.
That does sound promising for people looking to buy. What kind of properties are we talking about in Cooper City? What can people expect to find?
You'll find a really diverse range of homes to choose from.
Okay, like what?
You've got spacious single-family homes, cozy townhouses, even luxurious estates for those seeking a bit more space and privacy.
I like it.
And of course, we can't forget about those popular neighborhoods we mentioned.
Yeah.
Rock Creek, Embassy Lakes, and Montera. They're known for their well-maintained properties, family-friendly atmosphere, and easy access to amenities.
And for those seeking a bit more privacy
Right.
and that extra sense of community, Cooper City also offers gated communities, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Those often come with added perks like swimming pools, fitness centers, and community clubhouses,
Nice.
which can be a big draw for some buyers. It really boils down to individual preferences and finding the right fit.
It sounds like there truly is something for everyone in Cooper City. But navigating the real estate market,
Right.
especially in a new area, can feel really overwhelming. Where should people even begin?
You're absolutely right. That's where a trusted real estate professional comes in. And I can't stress this enough. If you're considering Cooper City,
Yeah.
you need to connect with Antonio Ortega, LLC.
Antonio.
He's the best in the business when it comes to this area. His knowledge of the market is unparalleled.
I've heard great things about him. We've talked about his amazing offer a few times already, but it's worth repeating.
It is.
10% of his fee goes back to you towards closing costs,
Wow.
whether you're buying or selling.
That's amazing.
That's a significant chunk of change, especially in today's market.
It's an incredible opportunity to work with the best and save money in the process. His website, AntonioOrtegaLLC.com, has all the details. I highly recommend checking it out if Cooper City is on your radar.
Perfect. Beyond finding the right real estate agent, are there any other resources you recommend for people considering a move to Cooper City?
The town's official website is a great starting point.
Okay.
It's packed with information about local government services, community events, recreational activities.
Wow. So everything.
Basically anything you need to know about life in Cooper City.
And for families with kids, I imagine the Cooper City School District website would be essential too.
Absolutely. It has everything you need to know about the schools, academic programs, extracurricular activities. It really showcases that dedication to quality education that Cooper City is known for.
Awesome. We live in a digital age, so I bet social media plays a big role in getting a feel for a new town too.
You're right. Cooper City has several active Facebook groups and online forums
Okay.
where you can connect with residents, ask questions, get insights, and start building those relationships even before you move.
Oh, that's great.
It's a great way to tap into that community spirit we've been talking about.
As we wrap up our deep dive into Cooper City, I have to say it's been a real eye-opener.
I agree.
This town seems to have it all. Tranquility, a strong sense of community, great schools, easy access to big city excitement, and even a potentially favorable real estate market for buyers.
It truly does. And it's clear that the residents are what make it so special. Their
Yeah.
passion for their town is contagious.
If you're seeking a place to put down roots, raise a family, and create a life filled with balance and opportunity, Cooper City is definitely worth a closer look.
And if you do decide to take that leap, remember that Antonio Ortega LLC is the best resource you could ask for. We'll guide you every step of the way and help make your transition to Cooper City smooth and successful.
Awesome. Don't forget to visit AntonioOrtegaLLC.com for all the details on his services and that incredible offer.
It's a great deal.
We hope this deep dive has inspired you to consider Cooper City as your potential new home. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on our next deep dive adventure